This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Oh, here comes the reverse. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Huskies looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Hey, Chris, that's one of those runs you're going to see on the highlight shows throughout the night. He didn't gain a ton of yards, but how many missed tackles do you add up there? This guy was determined to get that ball to the end zone, and he almost came up with a touchdown.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. It's a short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And the Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving. It's an option look. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try the option play here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the option play. The Noles keep the football on the move.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Noles.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they've got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida State. Way too much speed on that play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Donald. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Back in motion now. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Noles.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Donald. And he steps out of bounds at the 26. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Play action here on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the second half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Seminoles moving quickly down the field here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On first down, it's play action. It's the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Noles have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hands to the ball.
On the move now. And he gives himself up for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Let's go! Let's go! Got it.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming, and it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Handoff to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks free. Has the first down, is still going. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Seminoles are in the red zone now. QB keeper all the way. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Third down play for this offense. And he keeps it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Trail. Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He keeps it on the design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Noles will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's going to take off here. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the run, it's Morris. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.